Before this magical journey into Barbie's most colorful, imaginative, and heart-lifting day begins, picture this: the dream house has never looked more alive than it does today, glowing with morning sunbeams bouncing off paint jars, glitter pots, ribbons, canvases, clay blocks, and every tool you can imagine for a day built entirely around creativity, joy, and self-expression. And Barbie is about to lead us into an unforgettable adventure that mixes art, emotion, color, and play into one bursting celebration of imagination. But before we dive in, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another enchanting Barbie Dreamhouse story filled with magic, creativity, adventure, and heart. The day begins with Barbie waking up to the sweet smell of strawberry pancakes drifting from the kitchen and the faint sound of someone humming a melody downstairs. She stretches with a bright smile because she knows today is not just any day. Today is Dreamhouse Art and Creativity Day, a tradition she started to help everyone find joy in expressing themselves. And as she slips into a soft pastel robe decorated with little paintbrushes, the Dreamhouse doorbell rings with a cheerful ding that sounds exactly like a spark of inspiration, and Barbie rushes downstairs to find her sisters already buzzing with excitement. Skipper is holding a camera ready to film a behind-the-scenes creative vlog. Stacie is carrying a huge box of craft supplies that nearly hides her face, and Chelsea is bouncing like a tiny ball of sunshine asking Barbie if they can paint giant imaginary creatures on the backyard wall. Barbie laughs, hugs them all, and leads them into the huge Dreamhouse studio, a breathtaking room with floating shelves full of art tools, floor-to-ceiling windows letting the morning light pour in like warm milk, and a long table covered in canvases, glitter glue, colorful markers, rainbow yarn, scented clay, watercolor sets, stencils, beads, and everything else needed for the perfect creativity explosion. The sisters spread out, each claiming a section of the room, and the day begins with music filling the air, Barbie choosing a soft soundtrack that feels like sunshine dancing on water, and soon the room transforms into a dreamscape of laughter, color, and imagination as Barbie starts her own project, a giant fantasy painting of Dreamdale glowing with soft lanterns, floating flowers, and magical butterflies, each brushstroke carrying a piece of the emotion she's been feeling lately, that warm fluttering mix of inspiration and something she hasn't quite named yet, something she felt the night of the lantern-lit moment with Ken. As Barbie paints, Chelsea mixes clay to create a sparkling sculpture of Sparkle the unicorn, giving her wings made of glitter and eyes shaped like tiny stars. Stacie builds a giant cardboard Dreamhouse replica but adds secret passageways, tiny LED lights, and hidden compartments filled with silly surprises. Skipper experiments with abstract digital art on her tablet, capturing the vibrant chaos of Creativity Day with splashes of neon and shape-shifting patterns that move like dancing music. Barbie walks over to each sister, helping Chelsea add pastel gradients to Sparkle's mane, guiding Stacie's hand as she outlines the doorway of her cardboard creation, and offering Skipper warm encouragement as she experiments with filters that make her art shimmer like heat waves. Then Ken arrives with a box of fresh canvases, a shy smile, and a playful comment about how he heard today was going to be messy in the best way, and Barbie feels a tiny jolt of warmth as their eyes meet, a simple moment full of unspoken sweetness that makes Chelsea giggle knowingly. Together, they all move to the backyard where Barbie reveals the biggest surprise of the day, a massive, blank creative wall standing tall in the sunlight, waiting for everyone to fill it with color, imagination, and wild ideas. The sisters gasp. Ken laughs in amazement, and Barbie hands everyone paintbrushes, telling them that the only rule is to express anything they feel, no perfection, no pressure, just pure creation. What follows is a whirlwind of color. Chelsea paints a giant dragon wearing sunglasses, Stacie adds a rocket soaring through sparkling clouds, Skipper sprays a galaxy of stars using shimmering spray paint, Ken paints a gentle sunset over an ocean scene, and Barbie paints a swirling ribbon of pastel light connecting all their drawings, symbolizing family, love, and creativity binding them all together. The wall becomes a mural of joy, filled with messy handprints, glitter swirls, funny doodles, and meaningful drawings, and when they step back to admire it, the entire Dreamhouse backyard feels like it's glowing with the combined happiness of everyone there. The day continues with craft challenges. Barbie asks each sister to create something based on a mystery theme, from underwater wonderland to storybook magic, and the results range from Chelsea's clay mermaid village to Stacie's foam board pirate ship to Skipper's neon digital collage of a futuristic ocean city. Barbie then surprises them with a creativity scavenger hunt where they must solve art-inspired clues to discover hidden supply boxes throughout the dream house, including glitter crayons under the stairs, stencils in the kitchen drawers, and a secret treasure chest of metallic markers hidden behind the elevator panel. Laughter echoes through the dream house as the sisters race around, shouting clues, tripping with excitement, and cheering for each other, while Barbie watches with a soft, full heart, grateful for a day where everyone can express themselves freely and joyfully. Later, as the sun begins to set, Barbie gathers everyone for the final activity, a sunset painting circle where they sit on soft blankets in the backyard, watching the sky shift from gold to rose to soft lavender, and Barbie guides them through painting the moment exactly as they feel it. Chelsea's sunset includes unicorn clouds, Stacie adds shooting stars, Skipper paints the sky in glitchy neon gradients, Ken paints Barbie silhouetted against the glowing horizon, and Barbie paints the dream house filled with warm light and family laughter drifting into the twilight. When they finish, the backyard is filled with paintings glowing gently in the fading sunlight, and Barbie thanks her sisters and Ken for making the day unforgettable, reminding them that creativity is not about perfection but about heart, expression, and the magic that happens when you turn your feelings into colors, shapes, and stories. As night falls, the dream house lights up with warm golden glows, soft fairy lights twinkle above the mural, and everyone shares hot chocolate while admiring the masterpieces they've created throughout the day, ending the Art and Creativity Day with full hearts, colorful hands, and memories that shimmer like stardust. Barbie looks around at her family, her friends, and the beautiful creations surrounding them, and she smiles, knowing this day was more than art, it was imagination brought to life.